I've started covering Sussex Central football as of late, and it got me thinking on what high school produces the best collegiate talent in all of Delaware. I think football in the state of Delaware is extremely underrated when it comes to just football across the country, with schools such as Salesianum, Smyrna, Central, Dover, Caravel, and Middletown sitting at the top of the rankings the past few years. Today, I decided I would take a look at some of the top high school football teams in Delaware the past few seasons, their top players, and where they are committed or currently playing college or NFL ball. The Middletown High School Cavaliers only finished with a 7-5 record last season, but ended with a 10-2 record in the 2021 season. Over the past few years, Middletown has had a number of college recruits, some still on their roster. In 2018, Middletown had senior safety Kedrick Whitehead on their roster, who ended up signing with the Delaware Blue Hens. After multiple seasons with the Hens and becoming an All-American safety, Whitehead was given a chance with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent, where he proved himself and made the team's final roster. In the 2021 to 2022 season, Middletown was led to a 10-2 record by Delaware Gatorade Player of the Year and top-ranked quarterback in the state, Braden Davis. After Davis committed and signed with the South Carolina Gamecocks, he ended up redshirting his freshman year of college and not appearing in any games. After the season, Davis entered the transfer portal for his upcoming year and joined the Syracuse Orange. Davis participated in Syracuse's first game this season at Colgate towards the end. Senior defensive end for Middletown, Tristan Graham, received multiple collegiate offers, but announced his commitment to Syracuse a few months ago as well. Another senior for the Cavaliers this year is safety Ronell Davis. Ronell had a final two of James Madison in West Virginia, but in the end he announced his commitment to the James Madison Dukes. Next guy and final guy we're going to be talking about for Middletown is 2026 wide receiver BJ Garrett. Garrett has some really high major offers from schools such as Pittsburgh, Syracuse, West Virginia, and Charlotte, despite only being a freshman in high school. The Milford Buccaneers have had some elite players on both sides of the ball the past few years, but recently they've produced some great defenders to the collegiate level. Defensive back Brian Murphy originally went to Coffeyville Community College out of high school, but after his freshman year transferred to the Virginia Tech Hokies. Murray started a few games for the Hokies last season and declared for that 2023 NFL draft after the year was over. Murray was not drafted and is waiting for his chance to prove himself in the NFL now. After a disappointing 3-7 record last year, the Milford Buccaneers hired a new coach for the upcoming season. Despite their wins and losses, a few players from last year's Milford team continued to the next level. Defensive end Desmond Aladuge played all over the field for Milford and received a number of offers from schools including UConn, Navy, Boston College, but ended up committing to the Duke Blue Devils and will be a freshman this year. Salesianum High School is one of the top athletic high schools in Delaware for boys, but excels on the football field. Sally's finished with a record of 7-4 last season and suffered losses to schools like Middletown and Sussex Central. Micah Wing was a top-ranked linebacker in the state of Delaware and graduated in 2022. Wing committed to Rutgers and appeared in 4 games with the special teams his freshman year. Wing announced in early May this year that he will be entering the transfer portal, and I have not seen anything online yet about him making a decision on where he will be transferring to for this upcoming year. When it comes to NFL talent, Salesianum produced one of the best players to come out of Delaware in years. Troy Reeder went to Salesianum and won Defensive Player of the Year and committed to UNC his senior year of high school, but then decommitted as more schools started showing interest. Reeder redshirted his freshman year of college with Penn State, but the following year became a starter for the Nittany Lions after the Penn State linebacker suffered an injury. After recording 67 tackles as a starter, Reeder announced he would transfer to the University of Delaware. Reeder then signed with the Los Angeles Rams as an undrafted free agent, and after filling in for injured players, became a starter. Reeder ended up winning the Super Bowl with the Rams in 2021 and recorded 2 tackles in the game against the Bengals. The Smyrna Eagles finished with an impressive 12-1 record last year, winning the 3A Delaware State Championship, led by senior athlete Ymir Knight. Knight played all over the field, including quarterback, running back, and signed with James Madison as a wide receiver. In the 2018-19 season, Smyrna had DIAA Defensive Player of the Year Debo Williams on the squad, who went on to sign with Delaware. After signing and becoming a redshirt freshman with Delaware, the team's season was postponed due to COVID-19. Williams then transferred to the South Carolina Gamecocks and is entering his redshirt junior year with the team. Williams posted 43 total tackles with South Carolina last year and had some big hits against UNC last Saturday. Caravel High School is located in Bear, Delaware, and has produced some of the top talent to come out of Delaware and represent the NFL. Graduating in 2015, Darnell Savage was an elite athlete for the Buccaneers and played all over the field at cornerback, free safety, wide receiver, and running back. Savage led Caravel to the 2013 state championship and was ranked the number 2 player in Delaware before committing to the Maryland Terrapins. In his 2018 senior year with Maryland, Savage earned second-team All-Big Ten honors and started every game that season at safety. In the 2019 NFL Draft, Savage was taken with the 21st pick in the first round by the Green Bay Packers. In 4 seasons with the Packers, Savage had 9 interceptions, 189 solo tackles, and a pick 6. Darnell Savage is known as one of the best players to come out of Delaware and play in the NFL. As you can see, there is a lot of talent to come out of Delaware high school football, and in my opinion, a lot more than most people know of if they don't live in Delaware. I would say to be on the lookout for a lot of these teams. Middletown is already off to a fantastic start this year. Milford, with a new head coach, is bound to have a very good development year. Sally's probably also going to have a great year. Smyrna going to have a great year. Caravel going to have a great year. And then my Sussex Central Golden Knights, be on the lookout for them. They're going to have to fight through some injuries, but I definitely think that they're going to win some big games this year, and I'm excited to continue covering them. If you guys want to check out some of my videography that I've done for the team recently, just subscribe to the channel and go check it out. It's all up. I did a mixtape for their game against Laurel, which was their season opener. I think it turned out pretty well, and I'm excited to keep covering football games. Comment down below if you guys think I should go cover any other teams in the area, Cape, any schools like that, Sussex Tech, any other games that I should be covering throughout the season, any big games or anything like that. I'm also going to start doing a little bit of Delaware football covering on the field for a couple home games this season. So just be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video so that you can check out more of my content as it comes out. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in.